Hello, I'm Sarah from Amy Rose Studio, and today I'm going to show you how I make a bookmark sleeve holder, just like this one. Starting in Design Space, and then we'll print and cut using our Cricut. Let's get started. All right, so we want to open our Cricut Design Space and then go ahead and open a new project, which will bring us to our canvas. We want to click on the shapes. Select a square, and you want to change the dimensions to the size of your sleeve. So mine's going to be 5 centimeters by 16 centimeters. The first thing I want us to do is to change the color, and you'll see why in a minute. It just makes things a little bit easier. And then to round our corners, we want to select shapes and circle. The larger the circle, the more rounded, and the smaller, the less rounded your corners will be. So place it in one of the corners. It needs to be exactly in the corner for this to work, so it might be helpful to select them both. Click on align top, and then align left, and that just places it exactly in the corner. While those are still highlighted, go down to slice, and then that's brought up another layer. You've got your original circle, and you've got the circle that it's just cut out of the template. We want to select our template, click on contour. Now this brings up two options. The first option is the cut out circle. The second option is to cut out the corner. Now that's the one we want, so select that one and then just exit out. And then we want to highlight our original circle and just move that one out of the way. Now as you can see, we've got the cut out circle and we've got the rectangle in two separate layers. So to weld them together, we want to highlight them both, click on combine and weld, and then that just attaches it in one layer. So we want to repeat the step, put the original circle back onto the top and place it in the next corner. And we'll just repeat those steps. So we'll highlight them both, align it to the top and the right. And then we want to slice, click on our rectangle and contour. Cut off the corner, and then we want to highlight our original circle and just move that out of the way. Highlight our circle and rectangle, click on combine and weld. Again, move our original circle to the top, put it in the bottom corner, align it to the corner by clicking align, align bottom and align left. And then slice, highlight the rectangle, contour, cut off the corner. Grab our original circle, highlight those ones, combine and weld. Last time, move that to the top, place it in the remaining corner, highlight, align bottom and align to the right. Slice our rectangle, contour and cut off the corner. Grab our original circle, move that out the way, highlight both, combine and weld. Now we can just delete this circle because we're finished with that now. And now we've got our bookmark sleeve template. To add an image You go to upload, find it. You can either look on your computer by clicking upload image and browse on your PC, or if it's already uploaded, you just find it right here, add that to canvas, and that's going to bring up the image. And now you just want to resize it to fit over your bookmark sleeve. You can center that if you want. While they're both highlighted, again we want to use the slice tool. And what that does is, if you see, our bookmark template behind, and this part we want to remove. So select the top slice result and then delete. We can also delete our original template because we don't need that now. We're just using the one with the image. Now, if you want to add any branding, you can repeat that process. Go to upload, click on your branding or any other design you want on there, add to canvas, resize that, and place it on your bookmark sleeve. Again, if you want to put it in the center, you can use this align, and there, that puts that in the center. Now, as you can see in the layers panel, there's two layers, and they're both for print and cut, but because we don't want to cut out our branding or design, we need to flatten this image into one layer. So highlight them both and then click flatten. And then that's just one design for print and cut. All right. So now we need to add some cut lines for our bookmark to fit in the sleeve. So go again to shapes, choose a line, and you just want to turn that around to 90 degrees so it's horizontal. There. Now, as you can see, that's a score line at the minute. So that would tell the Cricut to score rather than cut. So to change that, we click on it, go to operation at the top where it says score, and then change that to basic cut. And that turns it into a line. To change the size, you go to the size here, and my template is 5 centimeters wide, and my bookmark is 3.5 centimeters wide. So I'll make the cut line 4 centimeters. We want 2 of these, so right click and duplicate, place one above the logo or design and the other one below. To get those in the center, again highlight them all, and I want to center those lines horizontally. The final step we need to do, which is important, is we want the Cricut to cut this all in one go. So we'll highlight it all, and then we want to attach, and that makes it all one layer. And there we go, there we have our bookmark sleeve template. So now we've designed our bookmark sleeve, we're going to send it to print. So you want to go across to Make in the top right corner and click it. So now we need to prepare our mat. On the material, select which paper you're using. Now, I'm in the UK, so I'm using A4 paper. So now we can fill our sheet by increasing the project copies. Now I think I'll fit 4. So that's filled our sheet. And then you want to click continue. Now the first step here is send to printer, so click on that. And this is where we want to choose our printer. How many copies? We don't want to add bleed, but you want to check this use system dialog, and this will bring up your settings for your printer. So click on print. And that's going to send it to the printer. And once that's printed, we're ready for the next step. So now our bookmark sleeve templates have printed, I'm going to now laminate them just to give them a bit more of a professional feel. I use the matte laminated pouches because I think the shiny ones just look a bit more, I don't know, cheap. So we'll go ahead and we'll pop it in our laminating pouch. And then we're going to put it through the laminator. I use the Minc foiling machine as I find it better than my laminator. So let's pop that through. Okay, so now we want to line it up on our mat. And we're just going to put it so the paper is in the corners, not the laminating pouch, but the paper itself. Just like that. Okay. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to set our base material. Okay, so I've tried a few different settings for this, and the best one that I've come across so far is foil acetate if you're using laminate. If you're just using cardstock, then you can use heavy cardstock or medium cardstock, but when it's with it being laminated, I prefer to use this foil acetate. Now I do put it through 2 times, and I do put the pressure on more. So we'll go ahead and back to the Cricut. Okay, now we'll load the machine. And play. Press the button here to start. Okay, now that's done, we can unload it from the machine. To unload it from the mat, we just peel those off like that. And they've come off beautifully. Now I did put it through 2 times because the first time it didn't quite cut them from the template. So, and that's our finished bookmark sleeve holder. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you very much. Bye.